What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, the Bob the Doctor, coming back at you with a video. I know it's been quite a while, um, but real life stuff and everything. So I'm just coming back at you guys with a last Epoch video. I'm currently playing the point 0.9 beta, and it's just about to release. It's right around the corner. So I figured I would show you guys my little build I got going on here. I am running a paladin, this current character, and I'm on hardcore self-found, of course. Currently I'm running a sentinel that is went into mastery of paladin, and then I'm using void knight for some extra damage. So currently I am using holy aura to boost my damage, sigil of hopes to boost my damage, and judgment is just an extra attack as an executioner towards bosses and large elites, things like that. And then I have lunge for my movement, and I'm mainly using warpath as my DPS. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how this all works, and I'm going to hop into somewhere where I can go kill some mobs. So let's go ahead and see here. I'm gonna go to a little bit lower of an area because I would hate to die during a video where I'm just like showcasing my skills. So let's go ahead and take a look. And please do excuse the loading times. Uh, you know, it is the beta and everything, but my computer's not too great at loading these areas, but it should come up soon. Yeah, okay, there we go. Some areas are better than others.
Yes.
Go ahead and turn this quest real quick. Okay.
Smile upon you.
All right. So, see what's going on over here. Catacombs. Right, so let's check out our DPS. We're sitting at 4,000 DPS right now. We'll pop sigils, 4 sigils, pop our aura, and yeah, there we go. That's kind of how our build works. So currently, it's one of those things where it does have some build up. So you'll see as we go. Excuse any lag that I experience. So obviously you can see I'm only like level 50, 58 right now. And this is a level, honestly, it doesn't show me the area level, but basically the longer my warpath goes, the more DPS I have. My sigils up my DPS by 20% per sigil, and there's 4 sigils that I can have. And I can summon sigils as I kill mobs. There's a percent chance, but I think it's only like 6% or something like that. It still does happen. It'll help keep them up without having to cast them more as I go through the axe. But yeah, pretty much this is how things roll. I rush, I throw it on the AoE, and pretty much everything just dies. And if I need to do a little bit more AoE, I can pop the Q for the Holy Aura to increase damage. So yeah, this is my build. I'll show my items here in just a moment before I let you guys go. But I figure I would touch base with you guys, let you guys know that most likely I will be streaming last Epoch when it does go live, as well as I may or may not be doing Diablo 4 coverage as well when it does go live. So tune in to the Bob the Doctor at twitch.tv, and would love to see you guys come on down and compare builds and things like that. But yeah, this is a pretty damn solid build. So I'll go ahead and head to town and show you guys my skills and my gear, and then I'll let you guys go. All right. So currently I am using the legendary Taste of Blood. It is just a single hand melee weapon for the main hand, and obviously it's just good because it applies bleeds, bleeds, and I have more bleeds on my warpath ability as well. So this one applies bleeds, and then I have the offhand longsword. Longsword, I definitely suggest as taken as your offhand weapon. It's one of the highest base damage melee weapons for the offhand, as well as my other legendaries are not too crazy. I would say one of the biggest ones that I have that I would say add to my current forte would be my storm tide boots, which are a total of 32% increased movement speed. I know there must be some stuff out there that gets a lot higher than that, as well as my fighting chance gloves, increasing melee damage by 55%. You increases damage taken though, so you got to be careful with these on hardcore. But they increase your movement speed by another 5%. I'm then decked out with another 8% movement speed on my ring, as well as 7% movement speed on this legendary ring as well. Honestly, or no, excuse me, 15% because I do get the 8% increased movement speed for me and my minions. So I don't, even though I don't use any minions, this is just more movement speed. So all in all, I am sitting at 65% movement speed increase, as well as I did take talent in Warpath to increase my speed a little bit more. I'm currently 27 points into Sentinel. I took it all of the damage perks, pretty much 5, 8, 10, all maxed out. I went ahead and put one into Gladiator so I could have dual wielding, and then I put Blade Master points just to increase attack speed, and I'll probably end up maxing this once I hit level 100. I did take this because I was running a hammer build. I'll most likely get rid of this, but I'm not sure. This one's a decent one though. Whenever you hit an enemy, you have a chance to throw an axe at the nearest enemy. That one could be good, I guess, with all 5 perks. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely I am going perk into Devouring Blade. Deal more damage if you've killed enemies recently. So that's 60% extra damage right now for killing enemies in the last 4 seconds. Really, really good with Warpath. Stacks up when you're killing those little mini ones, little mini mobs and stuff like that. And then obviously mastering into Paladin, taking all of the damage perks, taking Divine Bolt, but not going into Shared Divinity because that lowers the chance of Divine Bolt actually proccing. Even though it does up the amount of Divine Bolts, it's not always that great because basically you're lowering your DPS. So yeah, so I got Divine Bolt, Conviction, Phoenix Strike into Raya's Strength, Blinding Light. Honestly, I only put 3 points in Blinding Light so I can go further in the tree, so I can get to Penance, and then Penance is at 6. I will max out Penance to 8 eventually. I was looking through a couple of these other perks, and some of them are more of a defensive line here at the very end, but this is one of the last damaging perks that you can get, although it does up your chance to bleed when someone hits you. So obviously this build is full on damage, just trying to glass cannon your way through the game, although you are the paladin, so you do have quite a bit of defensive with the offense. So like I was saying before, Holy Aura to increase damage, Sigils of Hope to increase damage, Judgment to smack down bosses, obviously right there with that 8,000 damage per second, and then Warpath to AoE enemies. Obviously you saw it in action, it just mows through enemies, and then Lunge to just continuously dash from enemy to enemy to enemy, and pretty much that is the build. With that said, yeah, I will be definitely playing a lot more of this game. I'm loving it so far, and I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out, y'all.